weekend, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Robles on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That is four. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outside.
Okay.
Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Just missed. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch. 2 away. take a look at the Nationals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
1 and 2.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And there's a foul ball.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
The pitch. That one not close. And now it's even 1 and 1. Gallo at second with 2 down. Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. And he boots it. The run comes across and the Nats score first. It's 1-0.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to have. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Eddie Rosario. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Meneses round second on his way to third. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing area. Roll home, not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 2.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. That one way inside.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Kicks and fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now the lefty. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. And that'll keep no runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. As the lefty gets to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And here it comes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
In the air to left center. On the move to the gap. He's got it. One up, one down. DJ Stewart getting ready to hit. Stewart batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Hit hard. That gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. The Mets down by a pair here at the top of the second. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Out there to center. Robles moving back for this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mets leave one, and they're down 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hebert Ruiz. And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting 8.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. In there for strike 1. swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two outs. Bounced up the middle. Lindor tosses to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. And the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And Bader is set down. And there's one down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. The Nats leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time.
Now back, second base.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. In the air, right field. Marte calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
So up next, C.J. Abrams. Struck out looking in the bottom of the first. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees. Strike one. And a strike. Got him swinging. couldn't catch up to the heater. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gallo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch is outside. Joey Meneses in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Man at second. And there's the automatic.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Got him swinging. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Rosario going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, bases empty. Good eye in that spot. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That's not coming back. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away. Starling Marte up to hit. Out to short. Marte retired.
The batter, the designated hitter, DJ.
Now it's the DH, DJ Stewart. No. Just off the outside edge.
1-0.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. Quintana back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Slap the other way, foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering is down low. And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Doubled in his first AB. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base hit, center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ruiz, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. As the lefty gets to work. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Brett Beatty now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. Beatty in his 2nd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The Mets down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Bader batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Left field, Rosario has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. The wind to kick the pitch. To the right side. Tosses to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now here is Nick Senzel. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
16. Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. Flied to right his first time.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not even close there. 1-2 the count. And a curve misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Gore back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. at the belt and fires. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner takes off and fouled off. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at first with no outs here. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that's outside. Pete Alonso waiting for a turn at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Here comes a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And that clips the inside corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Here's Starling Marte. This one in the air, right field. Thomas settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mets,
DJ Stewart will hit next.
DJ
1 for 2.
Stewart.
1-1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Two down, nobody on. That one a little bit high, and now 2-0. And it's fouled away. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And another ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one back. Tattooed and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. There's a strike. The Mets up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the count is even. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and gone. A massive home run. And it ties it up. It's 4-4.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Still only one out here in the inning.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Eddie Rosario digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Phil Bickford into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Two on, one out, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. That one missed. Tied at 4. And there's the strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Smith also getting ready. Ball to strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now tied 4-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 51, Jordan Weems.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Alvarez.
And he deals. Fly ball center field. Abrams settles under this one. And he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a swing and a miss there.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Harrison Bader now at the plate. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss struck him out. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. And we are tied 4-4. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And a pitch. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. And strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. That one 95 to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground to third, Baden jumps, throws, and that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for Victor Robles. And that one fouled off. Two outs. On the ground, Lindor whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains tied at 4. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's outside, ball 1. That one the other way, Abrams. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Dylan Floro getting ready to go. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab on the run.
Now back.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Misses outside. Ball one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And now C.J. Abrams. And the right-hander back to work. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Tied at 4. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle. Got him. Now 1 away. So up next, Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Righty delivers. That misses. 1-1. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now the first baseman.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Lindor. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Nasim Nunez. So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner takes off.
1 and 10.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Lindor, they take the force out, and that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Through 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro. So coming into the game now on defense, Stone Garrett. He takes over as the new first baseman. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the did.
And here it comes. Fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Kicks and deals. This to center field. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's one away.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fouled off. He was late. 4-4 in the 9th. Now 1-1. That's to third. Senzel over to first. Marte retired.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swung on, belted. Thomas going back. And he brings it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will leave things off in the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Nationals Park. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Jorge Lopez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Diaz getting loose as well. Yoan. Just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this one's blasted high deep. shut, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Mets,